All right, Boots. Let's hear it, man. What's the response to Showtime Shawn?
My response was what I said on Twitter. Like, I don't have nothing else to say. Either shut up or fight me. Like,
Right.
either one. Like, and you want to change his word or whatever, so be it. He got an opinion. He can have it. But make sure you keep that same energy. You know what I'm saying?
Now, when he was active, obviously he's now retired and he's kind of doing the media thing now. So, it was on his podcast. He might be trying to get more views and all that. And with your name being so hot right now on the streets, I guess you try to take that target to pump it up, and it's worked. But when he was active, was there any discussions of you possibly facing him? Because that would be the type of elite level fighter that people are waiting for you to face.
Yeah, I mean, when he was active, I was calling him out. I was calling him out. Like I said before, I was calling him, Terrence Crawford, all the champions out.
Right.
Trying to get in the ring with these guys, and he was one of the main people that say, "Oh, I'm not fighting that kid. I won't be fighting him. I won't get in the ring with him. He's a monster. He's a monster." But like I said, I don't really got too much to say. Like, I'm not about to keep feeding into it.
Right.
I ain't worried about what he got to say. But it's crazy how he retired and now he want to talk. But it's cool.
Yeah, I mean, his opinion is kind of opinion that's shared by a lot of people in the sport and that watch the sport, which is, we don't really know how good this guy's going to be because we haven't seen him in there with some of those elite names. Again, you've mentioned that's not your fault.
Yeah, it's not my fault.
And you've been trying to get in the ring with them.
For sure.
But how do you feel? I've said it, covering your whole career, I've said basically this guy is going to be passing these fights like they're quizzes. And until he gets in the ring with the elite level guys, that's going to be the final exam, the Terrence Crawfords of the world. You mentioned it in the last interview. Don't be surprised how I look in the performances against those guys.
Right.
But how does that, I mean, and we've talked about it over and over again, but just let the fans know how you feel about, patiently waiting your turn.
I mean, I feel like this year, it's no more waiting. I feel like this year is the year, like it's the start. And like I said before, it's up, and I'm taking over this game. And they're gonna see. Just keep watching.
You mentioned to me that Terrence Crawford watched you do mitt work, right, before one of your fights.
I think
it was at an AC or something like that, right?
It was in him and Shakur, and they came to my fight.
Right. So I mean, all these guys know you, and the name keeps coming out, and the guy to watch. Virgil Ortiz is a name. 18-0, 18 knockouts, another name. How would you feel about making that fight happen soon?
Yeah, everybody know how I feel. I've called him out too before.
Not much more to say, right?
And they say the same thing. They be like, "Oh, we'll fight him in another 2-3 years." But like I said before, I'm with the old school. I'm trying to fight these guys now and bring in old school. And everybody, to me, it seems like everybody about the money. And for me, it's not about the money. It's all I know, and then this stuff is fun for me.
Right.
That's the difference between me and them. They doing it for the money. I'm not.
Yeah, we talked about that last time. The business side versus business fighter versus fighter's fighter, and you're leaning to being a fighter's fighter. The money will come. Right. Type of thing.
The money there, but I'm just saying, the money definitely there. Like I said, I'm doing it because this is what I love to do. This is all I know.
Right.
I'm in the gym every day, trying to learning and getting better.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, lastly, just to go over, you felt, and you said this to me before, that you really haven't kicked into that 5th or 6th gear in a fight.
No.
What do you think is going to take you or put you in that situation to go into that? Like, have you felt as though you've seen that type of potential in the past from yourself? Or is that just something like, there's a whole other level to my game that I haven't even reached and that I haven't even seen from myself?
No, it's definitely a whole nother level that I haven't showed that I have.
Right.
Like, what people don't know is after this 6th round, I get stronger. I get stronger, smarter, and they don't know that because these guys haven't got me past the 6th round. But they'll see if someone ever get me past the 6th round.
Yeah, I mean, that was the last fight, right? I was at that fight. The one was Winchester where he did that MMA tackle.
Oh, yeah.
That was the last time he went the distance, right? It was like a 6
That
rounder.
was a 6 rounder, but I won 6 rounds with Sergey Levinets. I think I went 6 with I went 5 with Abreu.
Right, but the Winchester fight, I mean, he didn't get stopped in that fight, even though he did the tackle. And one of the things that impressed me was I was watching you in the corner. Your dad almost like jumped into the ring. I mean, the 2300 was going nuts. People were like pissed off at this dude, and he was just trying to survive, basically, doing what he had to do. But the poise that you had, where you were very level-headed, you went to the corner, you even told your dad, like, calm down, I got this. You know what I mean? I mean, that, when I saw that, you don't really teach that to fighters. Is that something that just was, like, natural to you, just being calm in the pocket?
I mean, everything I do is natural. I've been around this boxing game, for a very long time. So I got to see what my brothers was capable of and what they can do.
Right.
And they still can do it to this day. And I was able to watch my dad and, the fighters that he trained, Demetrius Hopkins, Anthony Thompson. I mean, the list goes on. So I've been around world champions. I trained with world champions. I sparred world champions since I was 13, 14 years old. So this ain't nothing new to me. That's why when the cameras get in my face and I'm fighting on TV, none of this stuff new to me. This stuff don't faze me. It's like just another day for me. It's a regular day for me.
Thank you so much for watching this video, and make sure to subscribe for more videos of your favorite fighters over here on Fight Up TV, and give us a follow online as well at Fight Up TV on Twitter and on Instagram. We appreciate it, guys.